Hey, what's up Internet? Anaris here with another video showcasing Tribes Ascend, the upcoming squad-based first-person shooter from Hi-Res Studios. Last couple of videos we've taken a look at some of the classes, Doombringer, we've taken a look at Soldier, Technician, we've made our way now to the Scrambler. This is actually one of the least represented classes on YouTube so far, so I thought I would give it some love with an analysis video and basically go over the ratings, the loadout, the skills, and show some gameplay footage and kind of show you what you can expect in a realistic situation with this class. The Scrambler is not one that is meant solely for midfield dueling. It's not that great at flag capping, but where it lacks in those areas, it makes up for the ability to thoroughly destroy base defenses, deployable stationary turrets. Generators can be a secondary target, but we'll get to that in just a second. And overall, you know, a skilled player can become quite adept at using the grenade launcher and basically using it as a delayed shot disc launcher. I mean, there is basically about a second or so when the grenade actually lands on the ground before it explodes. So if you can manage to pick off people with that, then I definitely would have to say you are a skilled player indeed. But for now, let's actually just take a quick look at the ratings. We see that mobility, durability, it's about average. Durability is pretty good. We are a medium armor class. Anti-armor is definitely where it excels. It does have that grenade launcher. Moderate range, you'll see that with the gameplay. The difficulty is actually rated the highest. And this is why. As I was saying earlier, it's not a direct combat class. It's meant to support other players with your jammer pack, escorting them. In addition to you being immune to turret lock-ons when your jammer pack is active, it also has an area of effect. So you can essentially protect other players from being shot at. More so, you can detect stealth players running around inside of your base. So if you've got like an infiltrator running around being a nuisance, you can activate your jammer pack. Bam, there he is. Take him out. GG. So as far as the loadout goes, we see he's got the ARX Buster, that's the grenade launcher. Sparrow, that's the pistol. Jammer Pack, and we just went over that a second ago, that's what lets you basically be immune to turret lock-ons. And a whiteout grenade, which is essentially a flashbang. The skills are, and again, these numbers are still being tweaked as this is a beta product right now. +1 whiteout grenade, 50% whiteout radius, 30% whiteout duration, +10 energy, -20% weapon switch time, +10% increase to run speed. One of their two perks is Stealthy, reduced your detection range from sensors by 50%. This does not require a jammer pack to activate. This is just baseline 50%. Up here we have +9 ARX Buster ammo. That is your grenade launcher. For 2,000 credits, +20% ARX Buster damage versus armored targets, and finally +9 ARX Buster ammo. Health tree, -25% health regen delay, +50 health, +50 health. And finally, we have the jammer tree. -25% jammer energy cost, +15% jammer range, -25% energy cost, +15% jammer range, and for 12,000 credits, turrets take 20% longer to lock onto you. Again, Squirrely is a perk that you can share between other classes, simply by unlocking it and then selecting a different class, choosing change perks, and select that perk for yourself. So now we are going to go ahead and get some gameplay footage, and we'll see how this goes. So I actually ended up just loading up a training map. I tried for about literally 30 minutes to find a game that would be a good display for the Scrambler. Every game I got into, all the turrets were destroyed, and nobody was really was willing to do any sort of team-based work where we, go in and show how the Scrambler can protect against other turrets from hitting other players. So I said, to hell with it, why don't we just do one on a free roam map, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about with the turrets, and at least that way you guys can see how it functions. At the end, we're going to try again, see if we can find another game where I can show off some actual in-game combat, but for now, we'll just show you what I'm talking about with the turret. So there it is. You see, normally it is able to shoot at me, do a lot of damage, but if I turn on my jammer pack, boop, does nothing whatsoever. I'm able to just walk right up to it. It's glorious. The grenades I fire are sticky. And when you are traveling on the way to the base, you want to make sure that you actually use as little ammunition as possible. Because like I stated before, some of these structures take a lot of damage. I'm going to head down to the generator now and show you what I'm talking about. But you don't want to get over here having spent half your ammo getting assists on kills and then only have like 5 grenades. That's silly, right? So come down here to the generator, make your way directly to the base, and I'll show you. Here's the generator, and it's a Mark 1, not even upgraded. So now you see it's taken around the same shots as the turret did. But again, when the generator is upgraded, it will not go down very quickly at all. And usually players will respond to that. Just the generator is under attack. It's under a quack message very quickly. So when you're in a flag room or in a generator room like that, you generally want to be very aware of your surroundings. So don't sit there and fire at it with your back against an entryway. That's just poor play. The only reason I did that is because there's no enemies here. But the only other thing that is a really big issue, notice there's one more turret. All the maps have 2 turrets I've found so far. Of course, the deployables, those are extras. Don't really know where they will be. If you play long enough, you'll kind of get an idea where they should be, but in the end, it's still kind of more or less based on individual players' choices. The base radar, there we go. Radar sensor, this thing right here, detects hostiles, etc. So I'm going to fire at it. And you see how I did take quite a bit of damage. Got another little, not an achievement per se, but a, hey, you did something. Bringing me to a total of 900 credits, which is not really enough to do anything. But now that you guys have seen how it works with the turret, I'm going to go see if I can find some gameplay footage. Again, this is the Scrambler with the jammer pack. And we're going to go see if we can find some funsies. Play. Alright. There's that. Capture the flag. Rabbit is not a good mode for using the Scrambler. Okay, so I have finally found a match. Weird course of events. First I get on the server, and there's one person. There's one other person, Stuart, on the map. So we just kind of, putz around for a little while, nothing big. And he has like a 3-cap lead, because he was the only person in the game. So then I'm like, okay. So I go and I take out the generator. And people start trickling in. And whoa, that's a plane. No way. No, what? Oh, yeah. Nice. Pro grenade shot right there. So, yeah, screw the flag. I got the guy in the plane. Anyways, so finally people started coming in, and I decided that, I'd just go ahead and get the flag. So here I am, a scrambler with a flag. We sit there around 5 minutes or so. Finally, I managed to score a cap and get myself like 2,000 credits. And I haven't actually done a single thing other than just be a scrambler with the flag. So it's kind of weird, this game so far. But, I mean, hey, we also just shot down a plane with a grenade launcher. So add to the weirdness, as I am going to actually focus more on being an actual scrambler now and not just roaming around midfield, since we have some players here. Whoa. Oh, for a second there I thought that... Oh, I thought that he didn't... Or he was cloaked or something. Cloaked with the flag. Craziness. So let's go get some ammo. I think I actually down a grenade as well. Or flashbang, that is. Interesting placement for the turret. Not sure I agree with that. But since this is no longer a wonky game, our primary objective will be to take out the turrets, deployables, and watch that guy probably die in about 20 seconds. So to do that, I'm actually going to head over the back way, which will involve just skiing over there, catching up. Oh, there we go. And now we have a pretty good point of angle for the straightaway. Unfortunately, we don't have any sort of booster. We could technically launch a grenade in front of us, but I'd rather keep the ammo. Like I said before, don't want to run around midfield shooting all my ammo down, or all my ammo, and then have nothing to show for it. Ah, no. It looks like they're going to win. So here's the turret. You see how it just kind of stopped shooting at me. as I way overshot it. I'm going to try to take a shot at that flag capper when he comes over here. But first, get away from the turret. So the question remains, can I time this? And this is going to be... Oh man, tensions are mounting. Is that the right angle? No, it's not. Oh, half a second too late. Oh well. Oh well. So we're actually going to play from the start now. I thought that was going to be a longer game, but that was still pretty funny, I think. I did get a martial art award. Ended up going behind the guy when he was sniping and just bing with my knife. Hey, I got a roadblock, run 1 vehicle destroyed. And in the butt with his massive amounts of skiing. Nice grab as well, 126 kmh. And we will load. Now that is actually the Scrambler right there in the picture, I think. I'm 99% sure. Dare I say 100% sure. Either way, we are now on Dry Dock. Pretty fun map. One thing I don't like about this map, though, and this is just because it's a buggy thingy right now, the music doesn't work. And it just becomes very, very quiet. But, on a side note, you can actually hear the wind. If I get going fast enough, you can hear the wind fairly easily as I ski around. I'll probably make a separate video for skiing, and so I won't worry about it too much this time. Now we need to worry more about things like a turret. And how we're going to kill it. Hopefully before that guy comes over here. Ta-da! We have plenty of energy left in our backpack. The fly capper is on his merry way. And we are going to head down into the base now, where it looks like one of our teammates is already working on locating and destroying the generator. Beautiful. The interior of this base actually looks really good. It looks like we come out in the cargo storage area. Whoa! Crap. Ow. 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 My face. It burns. Oh, well, we killed a turret. We killed a generator. We can't be that upset. Oh, holy moly. This is one thing I really like about this map. The environment is active. See, there's a giant honking ship riding over there. And as we continue skiing, we're going to see the shadow of it as we head over that way. It's so big. That's what she said. We don't really need to have our pack active until we get closer to the base. There's no real reason. And since the turret is still destroyed, I totally misread where he was going to go. And yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. The grenade launcher, the disc launcher is a weapon where you can kind of project where they're going to land, throw the disc launcher or throw the disc, and have it land. There's really not a lot that your opponent can do about it if you plan it right. The grenade launcher, though, I mean, you've got that. Plus, you've got an extra second where they're going to have to know, oh, hey, there's a grenade. Bink, get out of the way. So it's pretty difficult to manage that. But again, a good player can do it. And quite effectively, might I add. So here's another turret. You see I launched the grenade just a little bit too close, but I did give you a kind of an upfront view of what they look like. Here we go. I'll shoot one off. There it is. Second turret destroyed. that's when the pistol's called for. So the generator's destroyed. The turrets are destroyed. I don't see any deployable turrets. I would say that our job as a scrambler is complete, except for if there are infiltrators in the base. Now, right now, we are pretty much forced to just kind of provide escort for this flag capper, since we're the only person over here. So we fired off a whiteout grenade. He shot himself in the face. And since he shot himself in the face, we're able to finish him off with the pistol. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the power of the whiteout grenade. So never let it be said that they're completely useless. And so at this point, this would very much be a time where I would probably switch off from the Scrambler, because my duties are completed. The turrets are destroyed, the generator's down. They're not repairing it, and you know, there's so few people on right now, and I think I actually might just go ahead and switch off anyways. Since, oh hey, look, I don't have any ammo. He missed the flag. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, pistol's not really that effective when you're that far away. But what we need to do is basically just go try to body block. There we go. Killed by Justin Bieber. Aww. Balls. And it looked like he was using a Thumper DX weapon. I don't remember what class that is, but I don't like it. Pretty much just because his name is Justin Bieber. So let's see if we can pick him off. Yeah, that's another thing. The grenades do have a max range because they will eventually just explode. That turret's destroyed. They're all confused. Let's go check on this turret. Okay, that one's destroyed. I believe their generator is operational. So there's the whiteout grenade. I'll see if I can use that to get in here before he notices I'm gone. Mission success? Nope, mission failure. Yeah, see, I would put money in that guy with the disc launcher being able to take me out. Another thing is I actually got caught up on the door. If I was able to make my escape, then he probably wouldn't have seen me go in. But even if he didn't see me, logic would dictate that enemy in the base, it's a scrambler, probably gonna be going for the generator. So I really didn't have a way out of that situation unless I just flew through the entire room and kept going. Uh-oh. That's not good. So as a scrambler, when you want to infiltrate the base, generally a good idea to not go in. Oh, son of a... Really? Alright, well there's the whiteout. Hopefully... Nope, he's still on my butt. That was just bad luck. I did have a clean entrance, but there was somebody just happening to go into that building at the same time I was. Alright, so that grenade hit at least one person. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Ah. So you see I'm doing some damage with the grenades, but again, it's just such a pain. So I think I'm actually just going to go ahead and wrap this up and spend the rest of the game playing as something else. We'll go with Soldier. That's the one I've had the most points invested into my my tech trees. Well, that was super cool. Soon as it tried to spawn me back in, my game alt tabbed and then it crashed. The life of the beta tester. Oh well. Well, that's going to be it for this video. I mean, really, I think we accomplished everything we were going to, showing the realistic play style of a Scrambler in a pickup group game. Obviously, in a pro setting, you're going to see this class used to a lot better style with team coordination. That's something that this class really relies heavily upon to have the full advantage taken from it. So that's going to be it for this video. As always, thank you for watching. I hope you at least learned something about the Scrambler, one of the medium armor classes in Tribes Ascend. As always, if you can and if you want to, thumbs up the videos. That helps me out a lot. And if you want to be notified of upcoming videos, be sure to subscribe to my channel. You'll find a link in the button right up above the video there, and of course down below. All right, that's it. We'll see you in the next one.